I hope you realize how serious I am about this. The judge has given you 2 weeks to submit to the paternity test. You don't want to be her father. I told you that you weren't her father. I don't understand why you're doing this. Maybe I feel differently after seeing her. You act like I am some monster, but I'm just a loving father who wants to be a part of his baby girl's life. You tortured me for over half of my pregnancy, demanding I either got an abortion or let your wife raise my baby. Don't try to act like you're some loving father now. Don't be bitter. It's not a good look for you. If that baby is mine, which I'm pretty damn sure she is, I will be taking what's mine. If you lied, you stole what is mine for 6 months now. Let me know once you take her for the test. I'll check in tomorrow. I can't stay here. He knows he is her father. If I take her to get that test, it's going to come back positive, and he's going to try and take her. So what are you planning on doing? Running away, Court. That's not a good idea. What choice do I have? He's done this before. He's gone through the court system to take his other child away from their mom. I won't have him do that with baby when he doesn't even love her. What happens when the court finds you and says you kidnap your own kid or something? This is going to end up in court either way. You need to do this right. You're right. I know you're right. But God, I can't afford a lawyer. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm terrified. You're a good mom. You're a good person. He'd have to really have a miracle worker lawyer to paint you as the villain. I think you and I both know that she's mine. So how about instead of waiting for results, we set up some type of visitation so she can know me? I think it's best that we wait for the results, just to ensure that we don't cause any confusion for baby if the results are negative. Let's stop playing pretend, Courtney. You weren't cheating on me. You never even got hit on when we were together. I highly doubt you convinced some other guy to sleep with you. I'm not saying you're ugly, but come on. You aren't exactly beauty standard. It's amazing that baby is as beautiful as she is. Insulting me isn't going to help in this situation. Don't be so sensitive, babe. I think you're beautiful, but I know that most men have different tastes. That's all. I don't like the daycare you send baby to. It is unacceptable. How would you even know what daycare I send baby to? Asterisk sends photo of baby's car seat outside of the nursery room at the daycare. Asterisk, I'm moving the rest of my family here so we can all be close to baby. And we toured a daycare today. Imagine my surprise when I see sweet baby as soon as I walk in. This is stalking. No, this is just a happy coincidence. I'm glad I was able to see how terrible of condition baby's daycare is in so I could let you know. I'm forced to assume you truly didn't know. Or I'd hate to think a mother would be okay with sending their child there. It's okay though. Once we are settled, baby can just stay with my wife and her siblings at my home while you work. That way we know she is safe. I'm in town for the week. When is a good time for me to come see baby? As I've already stated, I'm not comfortable setting up visits until after we receive the DNA results in court. I'm just trying to do what is best for baby. Babies meet new people every day. There is no trauma in meeting someone new. You need to start considering how the judge will view your actions when it comes back that she's mine. The people babies meet generally have not admitted to plotting to take them away from their mothers forever. Isn't that what you've done to me, though? You've kept me from spending time with her and establishing a relationship with her. Why is it so bad if a father says it, but not when a mother actually does it? I always know when you feel guilty about something because you immediately stop responding. It's pretty sad. Let me know when I can see her. Hey girlie, hope you've been doing well. I wanted to ask you what sizes baby is in now. I'm going through my oldest baby clothes and wanting to get some stuff ready for her. Also, Mark told me baby's name. It's cute, but isn't it a bit different for her? I mean, I know she's your baby, but she's half it as well. That name doesn't represent that part of her heritage. I don't know. I just assumed that with a name like Courtney, you would like more sounding names. What's her middle name? Maybe we could start calling her by that if it sounds better. You've got some real fucking nerve texting me with that bullshit. I'm just being honest. There's no reason to be so defensive about it. I just don't want her to feel different because her name is so different than her siblings. I just care. That's all. I've spoken to my attorney about the name issue, and while I know it is a long shot to change her first name to something more appropriate, he said I will most certainly be able to change her last name. As soon as the ink dries on those results, I will be petitioning for the court to force the issue. She's half black. If you are her father, you and your wife will need to get over this racist bullshit. There is nothing wrong with her name or her ethnicity. And there's nothing wrong with her being half white either. But you like to pretend like she is just black and that's it. You're denying her access to that side of her. Honestly, it seems pretty Abu Dollar-Eye to deny her its side, especially since so many of your people like to say that white people have so much privilege. Wow, you just keep getting better and better. It's amazing that I didn't see this side of you while we were together. Court is now in session to establish the paternity of baby. Approximately 4 weeks ago, both parties submitted to a court-ordered paternity test. It has been determined that Mark Blank is the biological father of baby. Your Honor, I would like to request primary custody of baby now that paternity has been established. Why do you believe that you should be the primary caregiver of baby? My daughter has been kept from me since before she was even born by her mother. I was denied access to ultrasound appointments, was lied to that I wasn't the father, and kept away from her since I found her. I believe it is in any child's best interest to be with the parent that has not attempted to alienate them from the other side. It is ABUE, plain and simple. Mom, did you tell the father that he was not the biological father? Yes, Your Honor. I did not believe he was. Clearly, I was wrong. I see. Are you currently the sole caregiver to daughter, or was another man involved that you believe to be the father? It has just been me. Good. This makes it much easier. I believe that it is in baby's best interest to begin visitation immediately. There has already been so much time wasted. As you may know, there is a presumption that 50-50 custody is in a child's best interest in this state. However, I do not want to traumatize baby by ripping her away from her only known parent for a week at a time. I would like to order a step-up visitation schedule to allow baby time to adjust to the new people she is going to meet. Your Honor, if there is a presumption of 50-50, I believe it is best to begin that immediately. Children adjust very quickly. I appreciate you feel this way, but this is about the best interest of baby, not of the adults in the situation. Of course, I completely understand. I just want whatever is best for her. Your Honor, while I am happy that my daughter's father is wanting to be a part of her life, I am worried about how she will handle this. At this moment, I am inclined to agree with your request. However, I want to make this perfectly clear to everyone involved. This court is vehemently opposed to parental alienation of any kind. I won't lie. It is a major concern to me that the biological father was told he was not the father since before birth and has been kept away this entire time. If that was an attempt to keep the father out of the child's life, it will not be acceptable. No, Your Honor, I am not attempting to keep baby's father away from her. I just want to ensure this transition is done in the best way possible to be easy on her. Good, because I have transferred custody of children to the non-custodial parent over alienation before. I am not against doing it again to allow this child to have a relationship with both of her parents. Of course, Your Honor, I understand.